Hey guys, Tucker9000 here, and I've been doing some art recently, and I decided to post on Instagram and say, do you guys want this in my video? And people said yes, a lot of people liked it, so I decided for review stuff like these, I'm going to have this character on, going to be inspired by a couple of my favorite animated YouTubers, like Rebel Taxi and stuff, so I decided I'm going to do something like this. But right now, I want to tell you guys thank you. I'm going to do a little review thing, but since I'm not in the mood for you guys to wait, I'm going to tell you what I said last video. For my season 2 video trailer, I told you if we get to 50 subscribers, I get to tell you something that I've been working on just for you guys because it's something fun. So, as I can see, I'm over 50 subscribers, so I want to tell you guys thank you. But first, what I've been working on. So I've been looking at it lately, and with the idea of the Super Dragon Ball Heroes promotional anime going on, I decided that instead of doing what most people do, doing a little bridge thing, I'm going to make a full English dub of the series and what there is so far. I'm going to hold off on Big Bang Mission until until that stuff's kind of done. But I'm trying to get a group of people together. I'm trying to make this work. I want to make an English dub of Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission, the promotional anime. I'm going to English dub a lot of things. I'm going to dub the intro song. I'm going to get some people to play some characters, and I'm going to try. It's going to be. It's not going to be official, but I want to try to make it that way. Because when I look into a bridge series, that's just it. They're abridged, and it's not the full thing. And I want to, and they always do it for comedic effect. So I want to make a series like what they do officially. Going to edit mouth flaps, write scripts for episodes, and just get people there together, and we dub the series. Because I want to try to get into voice acting, and I believe this could be a hopeful start, not just for me, but if people join along, people I try to get join along, excuse me, uh, then I believe this could be an interesting start. But since I told you that, I'd like to tell you thank you guys. I want to thank you for giving me over 50 subscribers. It was it was kind of difficult. That was something big. That I had to go when I record my season 2 video. I was around 39 subscribers. It kept going down. So I was kind of asking something big. I could have just told you to do 40 subscribers, just a quick video. But I decided, let's go something bigger. And you guys managed to achieve. I recently been editing some of my videos and I've been putting in some tags. So a lot of new subscribers are coming in. So I want to tell you, hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. So for the new guys, and for the old guys too. We're all friends here. I know that. You're all accepted in the Player 9000 family. But as with this, I like to go on with the review to Ultraman Z Episode 1. Hey guys, Tucker9000 here, and today we're going to review the recently released Ultraman Z Episode 1. Link in the description for you to go watch the first episode, which they gracefully gave us English subtitles for. Only be up for 2 weeks. For that, they'll get rid of the episode. So, I like to go in depth with the episode that we watched. Starting out, the monster that we first see is Gomez. Now, here's a little nitpick I have with the episode, how they state Gomez is a mammal, even though his first appearance, I believe they state he's a dinosaur. But that's just a nitpick of mine. And something I've noticed in the episode, and so far, that there you have a better use of green screen and different types of depths of fields to show different monster heights. Because there's a robot that was, I believe, from what the show is showing, is the thing that defeats the monsters. And instead of making a much smaller Gomez suit, they did a better use of green screen to make Gomez look smaller than he should be, which shows him less as a threat. And I actually kind of like the idea, the better use of green screen animation. And it's something I always found interesting. The robot, which named Sevenger, has a time limit, which makes you made me think because usually the robot is the secondary hero if the Ultraman can't fight. So giving him a time limit is pretty interesting. And the main character is named Haruki, and something I like about him from first glance is that he's heroic. He's a heroic, naive type, and it was nice that we show his heroicness by risking his life just to save a dog that was still out while during evacuation. It kind of shows he values life a lot, and I really like that. And a strong disappointment I see at the episode that the opening song spoils some of the old monsters coming back to the show and Ultraman Z's new fusion forms that he gets throughout the series and some of the powers they have. So that just really makes me sad. And the intro shows another robot named Windman, but he's not included in the first episode, so I believe it kind of spoils the idea that they're going to have another robot in the show to help it. But after the intro's done, by the way, the intro theme is pretty good. Uh, Usually you don't see this in an Ultraman show, but it goes deeper into the hero's case and destruction stuff. Talking about how their budget's getting cut because there's so much destruction. Talking about more of the collateral damage about it. Instead of just saying, the monster's gone, the city's safe, they go into what comes next, which is very interesting. You don't really see that in Ultraman. And then after that, we get to see the first monster fight, where Ultraman Zero and Ultraman Z are fighting the monster, Genagarg. And something that's actually kind of interesting is Ultraman Z is a self-proclaimed disciple of Ultraman Zero. Very interesting, actually. And Ultraman Z, you can sort of relate to him a bit, because he's a newfound hero, so he's still young, doesn't really know what's going on. So it's just that quirkiness I'm liking about Ultraman Z. And Ultraman Z keeps putting the word ultra in front of many words as an adjective, like saying, my YouTube channel is getting ultra slightly successful. But, no, that's just an example, not really to poke fun or anything. But something I dislike about this one fight scene, it goes on a bit too fast, and Ultraman Zero gets taken out of the picture without saying any final words. And kind of odd how this Genagarg, from what the show said, he's some form of alien shark, which is kind of odd. But he shoots out this alien rock from the first Ultraman series called Bolton. He's supposed to be some dimension shifting creature. And I believe it's sort of weird how Bolton is just suddenly out of this monster when he was a key feature in one Ultra series that never had an Ultraman in it, but it was just featuring a bunch of Ultraman monsters, and Bolton was pretty big in that series, and now he's just coming out of monsters. So it makes me wonder, does he have some form of connection with Genagarg? But that's just me rambling. So the next thing I've noticed that beautiful miniatures. While showing Sevenger help clean up some of the destruction, I see some beautiful miniature work and nice animatronic effects with some of the vehicles they got to use. It's really showing more effort put in the show. Usually they won't put that much effort into this. And very interesting how when the monster comes down, they tell the whole team tells Sevenger, Haruki and Sevenger to evacuate, but he decides to fight with Ultraman Z. And so I believe that's very interesting to notice, because it's been a long while since we had an Ultra and a man-made thing start fighting each other. We haven't really seen that since Ultraman X with Mecha Gamora. Well, I mean, Cyber Gamora and stuff. So I found that interesting, but sadly, as the episode goes, Haruki dies and Ultraman Z's about to die. But when they're fusing together, I'm getting some the original Ultraman flashbacks of how when Ultraman fused with Shin Hayata to basically live on Earth. And I kind of like how Ultraman Z has a bunch of like, fourth wall breaks, telling Haruki what to do while transforming, saying, "Here, I have my badges. I have my mentor badges. Put them in this transformation device." Since I have a strong feeling most people won't understand most Japanese thing, I'll just call it a morpher so we can get a clear idea. So Ultraman Z's saying, "Hey, put my badges in this morpher, slide it this way, raise it in the air, and press the lever." And something I always find interesting and really puts a deep effect on you. He says, chant my name," and that's always something that really got to me a bit. It's kind of a nice idea that Ultraman Z's a heroic figure. He's a new hero, so chant his name. Besides how that's what the episode title is called. And very interesting how Zet's new form. Well, Zet has a new form, and it makes me wonder: can Haruki transform into Ultraman Zet when we first see him? Because that's something we've been getting with these recent shows. I mean, I've never seen Ultraman R&B or Ultraman Taiga, so I wouldn't know about them. But I do know with Ultraman Orb and Ultraman G that their first forms, we never see Orb's first form till way later in the series. So it's just always his first transformation that we zoom as his first form. But G never has a first form. It's always a transformed state. So it's very interesting to see Zet's first non-transformed form, I should say, first, and then we get to the transformation stuff. And there is a pretty nice cliffhanger ending that could really help set up the series, but I don't want to spoil it to you guys. I want you guys to see it for yourself. Tucker Player 9000 out.